Orion, Vincent here from Celly Entertainment, live at the first ever Celly Spring Classic. I'm with Graham of the Raptors. First and foremost, congratulations on making it to the finals, Graham. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling really good. I went home, had Subway. I'm feeling amazing. I took my Pepto-Bismol. Stomach's not going to hurt. I'm going to score.
Well, you're pumped full of Subway and Pepto. I mean, that's the recipe to winning right there. Graham, you guys are facing off against the Wolverines. I hear you're pretty much like family to them, but that might make it a little more competitive. How are you going to go out there and get the big W and hoist that cup at the end for you and your team?
We're going to get pucks in deep. We're going to score more goals than them, and we're just not going to let them get any shots on our goalie. And I'm pretty sure that's going to give us the win.
I think Subway might help you as well. A couple quick fun questions, Graham, before I let you go. When you're not eating Subway, what's your other favorite fast food?
McDonald's.
You got a favorite burger?
Junior chicken.
There it is. Last question, buddy. Who's your favorite hockey player of all time?
Connor McDavid.
There it is. Good luck out there tonight, boys.
Thank you.
Orion, Vincent here from Celly Entertainment, live here at the very first Celly Spring Classic. I'm with Ishan of the Wolverines. First and foremost, Ishan, congratulations to making it to the championships. How you feeling, bud?
I'm feeling good. Just get pucks on net, and we got this.
You guys are facing off against the Raptors.
Yeah.
I hear they're like family to you guys, which might make it a little more competitive. So how are you going to go out there and get the victory for you and your team and hoist the cup?
Just big hits, pucks in deep, just play our game.
Well, I'm excited to see it. I was a big fan of what I've seen from the Wolverines already, a very physical team, and that's what we love here at Celly Entertainment. A couple quick fun questions before I let you go. When you're not playing championship hockey, what's your favorite hobby or pastime, or maybe a favorite video game?
Probably just going out with my friends, just having fun outside of hockey and school.
You got a favorite spot to hit with your buddies?
Guildford Mall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a staple in the Surrey community. I love that.
Best spot.
It is. I grew up there. Last question, buddy. Who's your favorite hockey player of all time?
Probably McDavid. Just pretty good player.
Beauty. Hey, good luck out there tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Laurent's gets body number 6. Robinson has a shot. Oh my goodness! Has a shot. Scored! Scored! Back to the ground. Throws it right out front to Allen. And what a fantastic goal!
Welcome back to Celly Entertainment. I'm your host, Orion Vincent, and tonight we got the Raptors facing off against the Wolverines. Live from M.S.A. Arena in beautiful Abbotsford, British Columbia, this is the first annual Celly Spring Classic. With me, not so classic, but still a co-host, Aaron Green.
What's up, hockey fans? Welcome back to the show. If you've clicked on this video, do us a small favor first, hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and today's episode has been sponsored by Biosteel, Fresh Print Supply Co. and True North jerseys.
It's the Raptors wearing those black jerseys with red trim, and they have M.A.A in between the pipes for them. And on the other end, we will be having a look at the Wolverines right there wearing those white jerseys, and they have Gil in between the pipes for them.
What's up, Gil, and what's up, M.A.A?
This is the 2025 first annual Celly Spring Classic. This is the U15 Single A Division, and this is the championship game.
Woo-wee, that makes me excited.
I'm excited too, Green, and on that note, I want to take a quick second to apologize in advance if I mispronounce your name, if I call you the wrong number, or if I call you the wrong name completely because the rosters are incorrect online. I'm sorry.
We make these mistakes.
And they happen pretty often, Green, because the rosters, sometimes they're just not correct online.
Yes, sir.
Got to make sure you put your rosters in correct on Sport Ninja. That being said, Green, let's dive into some action, and Gil gets tested right off of the bat. The Raptors waste no time trying to take a bite out of the Wolverines.
Yeah, right away.
Right away, they're applying pressure right now, hemming the Wolverines in their own zone. Publiski down low, trying to feed it out front. Puck's bouncing everywhere. It's the Wolverines now taking off the other way as the puck goes sliding in on the near side. Raptors clear the zone right to Publiski. Publiski up to Apple. Apple gains his zone on the near side, getting pressured by Grial. Child after that on the near side. Puck bouncing around everywhere right now. Apple going to retrieve it, but that gets away from him as the Wolverines take off like a Wolverine, Green, who's in a mad frenzy. 97, Cho has a shot and scores! Cho opens up the scoring right away for the Wolverines as they draw first blood in this championship game.
What a beauty that was.
Yeah, Cho wasted no time there, Green. The Wolverines are hungry. They're vicious. They're feral. Let's have a look at this. Sponsored by Biosteel.
Dude, check this out. The puck just gets on his stick, stick, and he's gone with the win.
Well, it didn't just get on his stick. He stripped Upple, and that's what made it like this, Green. And then boom, goes blocker side, right up in the corner, right where the walls are touching each other.
What a beautiful shot.
Fantastic shot by Cho. 1-0, the Wolverines over the Raptors in this championship game in the first period, Green.
There's how you want to start a game, my friend.
That is how you want to do it. 13 minutes to go. This happened right in the first 2 minutes of this first period. Back in the action we go. Raptors digging away to trying to get that one back. 43, Upple, who's wearing a not an Upple on the back of that 43, I see, Green.
Can't read it.
Doesn't matter. He's Upple on the Rattenpaw. There's a shot and a goal by 15 Nat.
That was a nice goal.
It was. It happened so quick, Green. The Raptors came back and tied it up, and that's exactly what they wanted to do in the championship game. They didn't want to give any leverage to the Wolverines. And sorry, it looks like that's number 19 Fink's goal.
No, they were all over, man. They don't want to give him any chance to breathe, right?
So 43 Rattenpaw, that's who it is. A little confusion here on the roster. Nice dish right out to number 19 Fink. That was a beautiful play by the Raptors.
Oh, yeah. Tape to tape, right over the glove, in between the pad and the glove. That was beautiful.
Really nice tying goal. You can see the fans are just on their feet. They're ecstatic.
Just losing it.
1-1. We're all tied up with 12 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. So that goal came basically back-to-back of the Wolverines goal. And don't forget to go down below and hit that like button. Raptors back in the zone.
Oh!
The Wolverines, and Gill had to be very aware to make that save.
Man, that was close.
Got knocked off of his stick and made his way to the goaltender.
That's why you don't want to carry the puck around in front of the net.
Boparai throws that puck over to the far side. Fink's after it. Wolverines trying to get it out. No can do as the Raptors hold the zone. Wolverines still can't get it out. Now they do, but now they have possession. Number 93, Grial pushing that puck forward, loses the handle, but he's backed up by Lee, who comes in, has a shot. Nice save by Malhi. Raptors turn it right back around. Give it up right to the Wolverines as they start something of their own. A little recipe of their own. They're trying to cook out there, Green.
They're good at moving the puck around.
Right out front. Nice D work by the Raptors to break that play up as the puck is steered aside by the paddle of Malhi.
Nice hit.
Big hit by 16 Burke. You can see the bench likes that, Green. And so do we here at Celly Entertainment. Burke gains his own to the Wolverines. Nice little move. All alone, trying to go around the goaltender, Gill, but he can't get that last little bit done.
That was really too bad. That was beautiful.
It was, but Judy collects it in his own zone now. Stops behind Malhi, waiting for the boys to set up. There they are, Raptors in tight. Mander has a shot. Nice blocker save by Gill. And that we're going to run that back. Sponsored by True North.
Yeah, this is a nice shot. Goes off the blocker. He's lucky there was nobody out front here to get the shot off.
Really nice blocker save by Gill, and absolutely, Green. Rattenpaw couldn't hold that as the Wolverines turn it around. 12. Backhand dish right over to Sunner. Sunner spinning around, looking at his options right over to Fangura. Fangura has a shot, and that's an easy save for Malhi.
Yeah, he didn't have anybody in front of him.
Seen that all day, Green. Upple back in the zone of the Wolverines. Lets it go. A high blocker save by Gill as the puck gets directed over to the near side. I mean, this is a really close back and forth game, Green.
Really tight.
Saran spinning around from Burke. Decides to fire it deep back down to Sunner. Sunner tried to feed it over to Sheik. Couldn't get it done as the Raptors intercept that, and they get it out of their zone.
Yeah, he wasn't looking for the passer.
Ranu going all the way back in his own end to start fresh. And that's going to do it for the first period of play. 1-1. We're all tied up.
All right, boys and girls, before you jump into the second period, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. And today's episode has been sponsored by Biosteel, Fresh Prince Supply Co., and True North jerseys.
Back in the action, live here for the second period of play between the Wolverines and the Raptors. And I mean, 1-1, Green, this is everything you want to see in the championship game as the Raptors strip the Wolverines. Number 43, Rattenpaw, he's a right up front, and number 12, Child fired wide. What a great play by the Raptors, though, as they continue to put that puck towards the net, and Gill continues to make saves.
That was a great back check by the Wolverines, too.
Fantastic. Raptors on the far side, right over to Mander. Mander makes a couple moves right to Child. Child couldn't get the shot off because Grial had a stick tied up. Child trying to feed it right out front to Mander. Rattenpaw has now getting pressure from behind. Drop pass, and there's a trip right there. And the whistle gets blown, and that's all day tripping, Green.
Yeah, that's going to be a trip call all day long.
Well, we're going to run it back anyways. Sponsored by Biosteel.
I mean, he got him right in the foot. He was attempting to get the puck, but he got him in the foot.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because no one means the trip. Well, not no one.
Well, yeah. People do mean to do it.
Not this one, and Tatla's going to have to go sit. Face off won by the Raptors. Raptors now on the power play. Let's see if they can capitalize. And they do with a beautiful shot by Burke. That one was tipped by Uppel. Man, that looked pretty, and Uppel's trying to get his bearings as he celebrates.
Can't even control himself.
He can't, Green. And what's this? There's some commotion going on. They're having a look at the referees. The referees, they're sick. They're talking it out. That might have been high, they're saying. They're going to have to go.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it kind of looked a little high when it was coming in, so I don't know. Let's watch the replay.
Let's watch it. Sponsored by Fresh Prince as Burke lets it go. And
it's high.
That's close, though.
It was above the bar. Look at this.
What?
Stick up,
yeah.
stick up.
Yeah.
It's above bar.
You could see that when he slowed it down a little more. That looked just barely high. I mean, we're not down to ice level, so we don't have exact. There it is. There's the exact call. Referee's calling no goal. So this one's going to stay at a 1-1 tie right now. A little bit of action in the second period to kick things off.
And I think it was a great call by the ref.
It was a great call by the ref. Again, we didn't have ice level, so we really can't make that judgment call from up here. It looked too close to call in our eyes. Nonetheless, back in the action, Green, your two favorite words. Burke coming in as a shot. That one goes up and almost finds a home in the back of the net.
It was just out of reach of the goalie, too, and it was coming up.
Burke now on the point on the far side. He's got Child supporting him. He throws it towards the net. Steered aside. Raptors don't hold it in. Child just let that puck over the blue line as the Raptors are going to feed it back to their D-man, Burke, and regroup here. Comes Burke starting to break out on the near side. Gains his own. Burke trying to go through the two D-man. It didn't work out as the Wolverines are too strong on the defense, but there's a giveaway right up to Sanga. Sanga fires it. Mishandled as the Wolverine comes streaking in. Griel, he's got number 9 out front. And
beautiful.
Sutter gets his first goal, and that was a fantastic play by the Wolverines to take the lead.
I almost thought he waited a little too long for the pass because it was so uptight. That was absolutely incredible.
Well, Green, he's wearing a Delta Academy helmet for a reason here, and that's why. As we're going to run this one back. Sponsored by True North Jerseys, and it all starts right there. That mishandle. Sanga took a little too much time trying to feed Burke that puck. Didn't work out for him. Now here comes the Wolverines, and Sutter's right out there. That pass was directly on a stick, and I love that celebration. He's given all the credit to the apple maker.
Of course, he should. That was a beautiful pass.
One of my favorite Cellys of all time is the apple credit. 2-1, the Wolverines over the Raptors with 15 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the second period of play.
I mean, when someone gives you a pass like that, you got to give them credit for it.
That's all theirs. Back in the action. Nice shot by the Raptors. Mander goes to collect it behind the net. Was trying to find Judy out front, but he whiffed on the backhand as the Wolverines chipped that puck up and out of the zone. Athwal going to collect in the zone. Fires that up. Nice stick check by Matt here to gain control. That puck has a shot, and Gill makes a big save. Right out front was Judy. Couldn't pull the trigger. Bassey's after it, but he coughed it up to Rattenpaul, throws it towards the net. Hit a couple sticks and bounced wide. Judy on the near side. Right over to Matt here, right back to Judy. Judy back to Matt here. Matt here backhand up and tight. Nice save by Gill. Wolverines are getting pinned in their own zone right now.
Right now they are, man. And Wolverines are trying to put that puck in the back of the net.
You mean the Raptors?
Raptors, sorry.
There you go. This is why you're the co-host. There's a nice shot by 8-man here, and that one just went wide. Raptors from the point making moves, juking and jiving. Walking in a little bit is McCrum. McCrum, he's down. He's getting hooked a little bit. No call on the play. It's going to continue on.
There should have been a call on that.
But there wasn't, so you got to play the whistle, and there was none. Bassey with the Wolverines skating it up, and now he turns into 97. Cho whistled that one completely wide.
Oh, man. He couldn't have missed the net anymore with that shot.
Cho back at it, and that time he hit it with a big pad save by Malhi. Made you eat your words right after. He didn't like what you said there, and he's like, well, I'm going to hit the net this time. Fink gains his zone, gets pushed off of that puck as he goes down, leaving Fangura open to collect that. Who fanned on the attempt because of the pressure of the Raptors, and that is good forechecking right there. Pressure like that will make you cough up the puck.
Yeah, and he thought he was afraid of the hit, so he didn't touch the puck.
Ray throws it towards the net. A high glove by Malhi.
That's why you got to play that body, man.
Raptors move that puck up to the neutral zone. Matt here gains his own. Makes a couple moves, has a shot rung off of the iron. And man, oh man, don't forget to go down below and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Celly Entertainment is rapidly growing. We're approaching 5K subscribers, and it's going to keep going up and up. That means your videos are going to get seen more and more just by subscribing to the channel. That's all you got to do.
We're making you guys famous.
That's right, 100%. Wolverines have a shot. Nice save by Malhi. Wolverines hold the zone. 88 right out front. Oh, man! How did that go in? I think that was Saran on that sharp angle who just threw it towards the net. And I got to see this again. I'm not too sure who that hit, Green.
Dude, I thought he tipped it in, but
he did not.
maybe...
Let's run it back. Sponsored by Biosteel. So it all starts off right here with 14 driving the net. Now let's pay attention to Saran, who gets a puck right here. Here's Saran. He fires it towards... Oh, man, did that hit number 16, Burke, or the goaltender? So. It hit the Raptors, either goaltender or Burke, and deflected in the back of the net. It was not tipped in. It was an own deflection.
That's terrible.
3-1, the Wolverines over the Raptors with 11 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the second period of play.
Got a small gap going.
Not how you want to go down 2-0.
That didn't feel good.
It definitely did not, Green, and neither does being down 2-0 in a championship game. But the Wolverines have the puck, and they're going to continue to try and extend that lead as he gets cross-checked on the boards. Still has that puck, though, is Joe Hall, and that's offside. Offside is a call. Face-off won by the no one yet. There you go. Raptors collect it. Fink gains the zone, making a couple moves. Go around 77 on the backhand.
Ooh.
Easy save by Gill. Fink still has it. Backhands it right out front. Puck loose. Gill right there, sprawled out to make the save. It's pandemonium, and the referee blows a whistle to stop the play.
It's pandemonium.
Nice blocker save by Gill, and the Raptors are really coming to life again. I mean, they've been firing all game long. It's not like they haven't, Green. They had the Wolverines hemmed in their own zone a few times. They just haven't been able to bury more than one so far.
I agree. And then the Wolverines have their moments where they're super good.
In this edited highlight reel, which is also live, don't ask me how, it's magic here, I would say that the Raptors have more time on attack than the Wolverines, but the Wolverines are leading 3-1 with those odd chances that they're getting. Exactly what you said. Wolverines. Tatla throws it. That one looks like it went off of the glove and up and out of play. Raptors on the far side starting to break out. Right over to Uppo. Uppo gains his own. Nice little move to beat the D-man. Uppo has a shot, a big save on the rebound, and 43, Rattenpaul collects the garbage from Uppo, and the Raptors are back within one.
That was beautiful, too. It came off the blocker and almost landed right in front of him.
Now that's hockey as we run it back, sponsored by Fresh Prince. And look at this breakout, beautiful, right up to Uppo, who gains his own. A nice move to break the ankles of the defender, number 19, Ray, has a shot. Big save by Gill, but Gill couldn't get back in time for the rebound, which 43 Rattenpaul picked up. Not for the better lack of effort, though. He definitely sprawled out and made every attempt he could to try to save that puck. It was just too much. Rattenpaul's right there. Close the door.
Close that gap, too.
3-2, the Wolverines over the Raptors with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the second period of play.
Fantastic game.
Really, really good game. I mean, I'd expect nothing less from the championships here at the first annual Celly Spring Classic.
This is what you want to see.
This is what you want to see, and this is what you get, Green. This tournament has just amazed me through and through. I don't know why we didn't start doing this 10 years earlier, because the hockey that we're getting out of this is fantastic. Back in the action we go. Joe Hall with that puck for the Wolverines in his own zone.
This kid's a big hitter.
Oh, a giveaway right over to Child. Now it's a 2-on-1. Child has a shot on the doorstep again, and the garbage gets collected for almost an identical goal, which we just seen, and the Raptors have just tied up this championship game.
Dude, that was literally the exact same goal.
It couldn't have been any different, Green, as Fink nets his second goal of the game, and we're going to run this back. Sponsored by True North Jersey.
I mean, I don't know what the blind pass was. I mean, that just open this up for them to score this goal.
Yep, that was it was a mistake. Mistakes get made. We make a lot of them here at Celly Entertainment. We're only human. It is what it is, and the Raptors capitalized on the opportunity that was given to them. Now that's what we should be focusing on here.
Yeah, as soon as the puck hit the ground, I mean, Gill was out too deep and just backhanded in.
3-3. It's all tied up with 2.5 minutes remaining in the second period of play. We're tied up again, Green. We had a 1-1 tie. Now we're at a 3-3 tie. Back and forth we go. Child there grinding it out in the corner, putting in some child labor. McCrum handling it on the far side half-boards. Chasing after it, but as well as Fangura. Fangura tried to get it out. He can't do it. Wolverines coming in to help out. Now they get it out of their own zone. It's got Lee with him. 87 has a shot. Nice blocker save by Malhi. Lee collecting that puck on the near side for the Wolverines. Oh, lost the zone. And you can hear the countdown for the clock green. The second period is about to come to an end because of the amazing fans in the stands letting us know. And
Everyone's hyped up for this, man.
why wouldn't they be? And that's going to do it for the second period of play. 3-3. We're all tied up.
These fans were counting slow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before you jump into the last period, do us a small favor. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. And today's episode has been sponsored by Biosteel, Fresh Print Supply Co., and True North Jersey.
Back in the action, live here for the third period of the Wolverines versus the Raptors, a championship battle, Green, and it's lived up to the name.
Oh, yeah. This is the best championship you could have.
This is one of the best championships we've seen. So close. I mean, we've seen a few. This is definitely up there.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverines in their own zone, taking their time. I mean, it's 3-3. You have time to take. Right open to 14. 14 has puts it out front. Was looking for Lee just out of the reach, but Lee dished it back to 14. 14 lost the handle on it. Lee tried to back him up, but it lands on a Raptor stick. Child lost the puck, backed up by 15 Nat. Nat on the near side. That's a little bit of a push. Now, I don't know if this was head contact, but the referee's arm's up. Calling head contact. Green, we're going to need to run this back. Let's have a closer look. Sponsored by Biosteel.
I definitely need to see it again.
Let's have a look here. Here comes Nat. That's shoulder, Green.
That's shoulder.
Oh, man. That's a tough call.
Yep.
For the Wolverines. I mean, it is what it is. You got to sit in the box because the referee made the call. So, the Raptors are going to be on the power play, Green. And Gill seems like he's up to the task already.
He does.
Child carrying that puck in, trying to work this power play out. Trying to go around 9-3, trying to go in tight. Nice save right off of the face mask of Gill. And Gill has definitely been busy here on this power play.
Dude, he's doing a great job, too.
Fantastic job, and there's another save by Gill. Wolverines after just trying to clear the zone, and they finally do. Puck goes all the way back as Burke collects it in his own zone. Shows the forechecker. Burke decides to go the far route right to Child. Child made a couple moves. Left the forechecker in the dust as he starts off. Puck got knocked off of his stick, turned right back around by Fangura. Judy's battling Fangura, but Fangura seems to be pulling away from him. All the way around. Right to 77. Fangura has a shot right in the glove of Malhi.
That was some nice play there. They were moving the puck around. Beautiful.
They were. I mean, both teams have been moving the puck around.
Yeah, they're looking for their chances, man. They're not. Nobody's just like skating with the puck. They're making lots of plays.
Yeah, I like that. Rotten Paul fires that puck deep into the Wolverine zone as Lee goes to collect it behind his goaltender. Lee over to the far side, right to 19, Ray. Ray's in a little bit of a holding match with one of the Raptors. Ref's right. I like how the ref went in there. Probably, that one rung off of the crossbar and he couldn't believe it. I like how the referee was inching closer, keeping an eye on that, and then they let it go.
Yep, he was waiting for him to let him go. He gave him a chance, right?
I like that. You got to give him a chance when things aren't crazy. If it's crazy, make the call, but if it's just something like that, give him a chance.
Yeah, sometimes they get tangled up, right?
He did that, and there it is. Green, looks like we have Gilbert on the back of 35 jersey. I had McCrum, so there we go. Gilbert fires that puck into the zone.
Welcome to the game, Gilbert.
Don't forget to go down below and hit that like button. Again, this is a roster defect that we have. This is why we apologize at the beginning. So don't forget to put your rosters in the app correctly so we don't make mistakes like that. We look at the whiteboard. Puck behind the Wolverines goaltenders is picked up by Uppel. Uppel in a battle right now.
Oh, there's some head contact.
Wolverine came in to give a helping hand, but he spun out. Oh, man, from behind. Uppel threw a little bit of a cross-check. There's a whistle on the play, and it looks like the ref's going to call that cross-checking. There it is.
I mean, it's a good call, man.
Great call by the ref as we run it back. Sponsored by Fresh Prince.
Right here, he just,
Oh.
boom.
Yeah, that was unnecessary. He didn't need to do that. But, I mean, he's amped up. You can see the intensity in his face, Green. This is championship hockey. It's a huge game. He wants to win. Unfortunately, that's going to put his team on the PK. Wolverines now on the power play. Let's see if they can capitalize. Raptors couldn't do it on their chance, and there it is! The Wolverines do it on theirs, and they have just taken the lead thanks to number 4, Lee.
I think that actually tipped off the stick of the defenseman.
It probably did. I have no idea, but we're going to have to run it back. That's why we have these replays, Green. Sponsored by True North Jerseys. Right there, the faceoff was won right to Athwal. Athwal made a little bit of move. Tried to use the boards to get it out to man here. It couldn't be done. And that did. It actually went off of the stick. That might be Athwal. And up into the back of the net. That's probably what gave Malhi a lot of trouble on that one.
I think it tricked him. Because he was set up for a hard shot, and then when it went off the stick, it deflected over top of him.
4-3, the Wolverines over the Raptors with 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in this third period.
Wolverines didn't take long to capitalize there.
Nope, they did what the Raptors couldn't, and they capitalized on the power play. Burke getting hacked a little bit by Cho. And 91 Tatlow, but he still has that puck curling around. Raptors need to do something, Green. I mean, 2 minutes plus left to go in this hockey game. They're looking to tie, or else the Wolverines are walking out of here with the trophy.
There it is.
And there it is! The Raptors have just tied up this game thanks to number 12, Child, Green.
What a wild game.
Man, Child he just came through in the clutch for the Raptors as we run it back. Sponsored by Biosteel. It all starts off with Fink there, grinding it. Look at that hard work by Fink. Fink puts it out front to man here, and right there on the goal line, almost behind it, a sharp angle chip up front by Child. Just turned him into a man.
Yeah, it was smart play, too, because he could have shot it and it would have hit the pad. It was a great play to pull it up over the pad.
4-4. We're all tied up with 2.5 minutes left to go in this third period. That goal came within 30 seconds of the Wolverines' go-ahead goal.
They didn't like it.
No, they did not, and they answered back immediately. Child back in the zone. That was intercepted by Sheik. Sheik dishes off to number 14. 14 has an open lane. Getting hooked a little bit by Gilbert. Gilbert after him. Sheik on the far side. Gilbert shook that puck away from him. Raptors starting to break out. Uppo wires it into the empty net. What is going on, Green? Why is there an empty net right now? It's a tie game.
That is a good question.
Oh, Green, I'm getting something in my earpiece right now, actually. Let's hang on. The referees are talking. There was a call that the referee made in the Wolverine zone, a penalty. It was a hooking call, so his arm shot up. The goaltender thought there was a penalty, so he was rushed into the bench for the extra attacker. See, right there is the hook on the Raptors.
Right.
The referee's arm shot up out of frame. The goaltender seen that. He jetted to the bench, and then the referee put his arm down and decided not to make the call. After all this, Green, the referees decided to honor that call that he originally made. They're not going to count that goal, and they're going to count the original penalty that he originally made.
Good for the refs.
I mean, there's a lot of confusion in this play, Green. So this is all coming through our earpiece right now. So the fans watching this don't get confused.
I like that he corrected it.
I like that he corrected
I thought that
it
should
as
have
well.
been a call originally anyway.
Yep, you make the call, you got to stick with it. So that's what they decided to do. So here we are. What a turn of events, Green, but we're still locked in a 4-4 tie.
Wow. Crazy.
That almost went really bad for the Wolverines. Thank God the ref decided to honor his original call.
Yeah.
How confusing as a goaltender, though, when you see the ref's arm shoot up and you dart to the bench and then he put his arm down.
Like, oops.
Yeah, whoops, I guess I shouldn't have left my net. And that's going to do it for the third period. Green, this game is going into an overtime.
That's exciting. All right, before we jump into overtime, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and don't forget today's episode has been sponsored by Biosteel, Fresh Prince Supply Co., and True North Jerseys.
Back in the action, live here, and that almost went in, Green.
That went off the post.
Now, Green, I want to let the fans in attendance know and everyone watching on YouTube, this is the Celly Spring Classic. The OT is 3-on-3, but it is a full 20-minute long OT, a full length period worth of OT.
It's nice.
Yep, it's fantastic. Just like the olden days when they used to do those, long OTs. Here we go, Green. I mean, OT is dangerous.
Especially 3-on-3.
That's what I mean. OT 3-on-3 is very dangerous. You gotta be very positionally sound and make sure you don't let your man get away from you. He could be sprung in a heartbeat, having a 1-on-0 with the goaltender, and things could go
for the Michigan.
Things could go bad. I mean, the Michigan OT would have been great. We're never going to talk down to Michigan here at Celly
that'd be a
Entertainment.
great way to win it.
Would be fantastic.
But he didn't.
He did not. Wolverines slide that puck up. Cho over skates, and that one's batted away by a Raptors player. Picked up by Fangura. Fangura using the near side boards, trying to get around Gilbert. Gilbert grinding it out. Got stripped. Sunners Off. He's got Fink behind him. Sutter trying to make a move to the backhand, and Mal, he got the glove on that, even though it might have been going a little wide.
Great save still.
Still a great save. Green as Cho picks it up for the Wolverines. Cho button hook passes it right up the middle. 77 has a shot. There's a glove save, and good job by the Raptors D-man to make sure that the Wolverines didn't get a chance. Because that puck scored it right out front. Raptors back the other way. Fink lost the handle on it, but he picked it up. Makes a couple moves. Fink in tight has a shot. Easy save for Gill. Trying to backhand it over to Man here. That one's intercepted by Fangura.
What are they waiting for?
I have no idea, Green. I mean, this is at the end of the tournament. They've played 4 games in the matter of a weekend. Look at that. Number 9 Sutter is just juking and jiving like he was on a basketball court.
That was nice.
He's shaking and baking, baby.
Shake and bake.
Looking like, all I got is 90s references.
I can't read your mind.
Nope. Go Child walking in as a shot, and where was that puck going?
Very wide.
Raptors let that puck get away from him. No, he still got it. Child cut towards the net in the backhand. Big save by Gill. He wants this one, and he wants it bad, Green. Child pulls up front as a shot right in the crest of Gill. You can see by how hard Child is working out there.
Good save by Gill, too. Screened up there.
Well, that's what you want to see in an overtime. What a hard shot right there, and a follow-up save by Malhi. You want to see that hard work. What Child is doing out there it should be encouraging his team.
Yep.
Everyone should be working that hard in overtime. You see a lot of lazy legs out there, Green, and I mean,
nobody likes lazy legs.
You don't want those in a championship overtime game. Granted, they're probably extremely exhausted, but this is when it's time to dig deep, boys. Gilbert getting pinned up by Lee. Raptors get away with it. Fink over to Upple. Upple gains his own. Lets it rip. Nice hard shot, and Gill took that one off of the face mask.
You could hear that. It was so hard.
Hard shot. That has to not feel good as a goaltender, Green.
Can't see it feeling good at all.
Joe coming in with speed, grounded, tries to go around the back of the pack.
Oh, did he get it?
He's celebrating, Green, but I don't hear any goal horn going off, so I don't know if that puck went behind the goaltender or not. And the referees are talking. Let's have a look at this. Sponsored by True North. So here you go. He button hooks that one. Now, is that it? We can't tell. And the Raptors player came in to jam that puck up close to Malhi. We don't have a behind angle here. We don't do double angles at tournaments. It's just too much work, Green. They got to pay us double. Those Celly guys should pay us double. And they're saying no goal, so that's the call. 4-4. We're still in OT.
Jeez.
What a heartbreak moment it would have been to go out like that in an unsure goal. So I like that call by the referees. Seems like they weren't sure.
I mean, you got to be positive, right?
You got to be positive. Here we go. Number 9, Sutter coming and making moves, and he gets beat by himself. Raptors collect that. Fink, who's got 2 goals on the night. That's probably a good reason why they have him out here in the 3-on-3 OT. Right over to Mandir, who's been having a great game. Mandir has a shot. That one's blocked by a Wolverine stick. Sutter's off the other way.
These guys look gassed.
They look exhausted, Green. Sutter, he's got Gill with him. Feeds it over to Gill. Gill has a shot. Sutter on the rebound. Short side. Mal, he's there with the pad. I mean, you'd be gassed too. How far along in this OT are we? We're at least 10 minutes in, Green. At least. I didn't think a 3-on-3 OT was going to go this far, but yet here we are. And it's Child back with that work ethic, and he rings another one off of the head of Gill, who sprawls out and covers up that puck.
Child's a good hockey player, man.
Really good hockey player. Burke fires that puck deep down in the zone. Man here brings it around for Child on the near side half boards. Child throws it towards the net. Kick pad saved by Gill. Thought he was looking for a rebound, but
yeah, he was.
Wolverines came up with it. 9-3, Griel. Griel skating behind the net, throws it out front. That one's up and tight, and there's a cross check to Lee right in the back, I think, and no call on the play.
Shocking, man. He cross-checked him right in the goal.
He shook the net loose, so that's probably what the referee seen was a loose net. Raptors, nonetheless, going to turn it around. Mandir has a shot right in the glove of Gill. I say Mandir's playing a really good game.
This game's going to go to a shootout.
3-5,
it's too close.
Right over to Upple. Upple's looking for the man out front. Wolverines found that puck, though. Cho right up to Sutter. Sutter gains his own. Nice D work by Gilbert. Puck still makes it free. Gilbert's back up and collects that puck after his goaltender did a big save. And some rough stuff going on there, Green. Griel throws it, no one's there, and the rough stuff continues.
They're still going at it.
Sutter on the point, and Green, they're still going at it. Cameraman just had to pan to make sure there was no fight because we want to capture that here at Celly Entertainment. And there's a shot. Nice save by Gill. How many shots and chances are we going to get in this overtime before someone scores is what I want to know.
A lot, it seems like.
It seems that way.
Like the opportunities have all been there.
I think we're running down to the bitter end of OT pretty soon, Green. This might go into either a double OT or I don't know if we're going to do shootouts after. We'll have to talk to the
officials.
Yes.
See what they want to do.
See what they want to do. That's right. Here we go. Cho gains his own. Little
Nice
move to go around Fink. Cho driving towards the net. Nice paddle by Malhi to break that up. Puck out front. And that was, luckily for Malhi, a light shot and an easy one to save.
Yeah, he got lucky because he whiffed on a little bit.
Very lucky. Lee pushing that puck forward for the Wolverines, curling around Child. Trying to put the Child to bed, Green. Child wants to stay up, though. Lee right to 87. Gill has a shot. Saved by Malhi.
Felt like he went off the mask again.
It did. There's a lot of mask shots here. Lee throws it. Blocker save. And I mean, both goaltenders deserve a gold medal here. They stayed so busy in this game, stopped so many pucks, Green, and they're continuing to do it all the way through overtime. And that's a hack right there. There's a shot, face mask, and I'm shocked there's no penalty from that hack. It's a slash all day.
They're just letting everything go right now.
That's okay. I'm not even mad at that. I like it. They're keeping the flow of hockey going. You can't call every little thing because then you got to call every little thing all game. So they're letting the minor stuff go. They're calling the major stuff. I'm not opposed to it. Lee has a shot right into the glove of Malhi.
Man, these goalies are getting peppered.
Face off one by Uppo. Uppo feeds it right back to Burke. Over to Uppo. Uppo from his own zone. Feed up to 19 Fink. Fink taking his time. Has a shot. That one's gloved by Gill.
I thought he was going for the pass.
Face off one by the Raptors. Trying to feed it out front, but that was intercepted by a Wolverine who trying to feed it to Cho. Cho's after it on the far side. He's got 14 with him. Tried to feed 14 just out of his reach as the Raptors collect it and turn it right back around the other way. 19, Fink gains his own. Fink one-on-one with the Demon. Goes around 13. They're not going to get a call on that.
I bet you there's some angry parents for that.
Oh, it's going to continue on here. Here you go. Wolverines 14. Makes a little move. Lost the handle on it. But that's picked up by Cho. I would hit a skate of a Raptor and bounce right back to 14. Mandher's angling him out. And 14 fired that puck right up to the point. Joe has a shot. 14
there it
right
is.
there. And 14 has just got the game-winning goal for the Wolverines. They are your first ever Celly Spring Classic Single A champions.
Congratulations, boys.
Congratulations is what I was about to say.
That was a nice goal, too. He got that huge rebound.
What a game, Green. That was unreal. I mean, we only had a couple minutes left in overtime before we had to figure out what we were going to do next. Let's have a look at the play of the game, though. Sponsored by Biosteel. And, I mean, how could it not be the game-winning goal, Green?
Of course. This is beautiful.
It has to be the game-winning goal. This game went all the way to the latter half of overtime and right out front. It was a bouncing puck, too. He might have whiffed that, but he didn't. And the heartbreaker, Celly, to cap it off, breaking the hearts of the Raptors in overtime. There couldn't have been a better time to bust out that Celly than right there.
There was 3 of the exact same goals. Those big rebound goals.
Fantastic. 5-4, your championship winners, the Wolverines. You can see right there the MVP gets a shirt, a towel. There's your
medal?
is your gold medal, boys. You deserve that one. Thank you so much for everyone who joined the first annual Celly Spring Classic. Thank you to the Wolverines, the Raptors. Enjoy the win, boys. You guys deserve this. Now let's go interview the MVP of the Wolverines.
See y'all later.
Orion, Vincent here from Celly Entertainment. I'm at the very first live Celly Spring Classic. The champions, the Wolverines. First and foremost, congratulations. How's it feel winning gold, Arshman?
I mean, it feels great. It was a team win. We played great, and yeah, that's all. It feels great. I can't lie.
We'll beep that out. It's all good. Man, what a crazy game. Overtime. I thought this was going in a double OT, 3-on-3. Walk me through that overtime winner.
I mean, we had some bad turnovers. I can't lie, but we pulled through, and then we had Aiden Berry at the end, and the boys are buzzing.
Man, so am I. I think everyone's buzzing after that one. Hey, on behalf of True North Jerseys, you got yourself a brand new $100 Celly jersey. This is yours, buddy. There you go. Couple quick fun questions before I let you go. When you're not winning championship games, what's your favorite hobby or pastime, or maybe a favorite video game?
I just like playing ball hockey or basketball. That's just the go-to.
Let me ask you, switch things up. Who's your favorite basketball team? Because mine's the Vancouver Grizzlies, but they are no longer with us.
I like the Warriors.
There you go. Last question, buddy. Who's your favorite hockey player of all time?
Sidney Crosby.
There it is. Congratulations, boys.
Thank you.
Warriors, Blazer!